Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have 7 amazing Amazon products that are going to elevate your look and make you feel fabulous. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So like I shared in my intro, I have 7 amazing products that are going to help elevate the way that you look instantly so that you can look and feel best for whatever event that you may have coming up. And I know for me, and even with the women that I work with, we have an event coming up and we completely didn't schedule a tanning session. We didn't schedule a facial. We didn't schedule to, have any type of treatments done to make us feel and look our best. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of those products that will help elevate the way that you feel and look. And I'm going to do them in the order that I would actually do them on the day of the event. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first I would start off with my shower. I would start off with a Himalayan Scrub, right, to exfoliate any dead skin cells that I might have. Just to kind of just make my skin more radiant and glowing and just to remove any dead skin cells. Because the next step that I'm going to be doing is going to be a self-tanner, and I don't really want that any of those dead skin cells laying on my elbows, my knees, and my ankles when I put the self-tanner on, because it will gather in those areas. So this Himalayan Scrub is all natural. It's made by M3, and you can use it all over your entire body. They say that you can actually use it on your face. I've never used it on my face. I just feel like the grains are probably a little too rough to be using on my face. So I would not, I don't know. It says you can, but if you want to, you can. Anyway, it's made with essential oils and sweet almond oil. It's infused with collagen and stem cells. So I've used this for quite a while and I do love it. Next, I would use this. This is the Apricot peeling solution from the Beauty of Joseon. This is a Korean skincare product. This is what I would use. You can use this all over your body as well. This is what I use actually on my face. It's a gamish peel, which is, it sort of rubs off, is what that means, rather as opposed to like a chemical exfoliant or like a micro exfoliant like these are here, which is a physical exfoliant. And what you do is you just kind of take this little solution and you put it on and you rub it all over, and you can see it just rubs off any of the dead skin cells that you have laying on the surface of your skin, because they just build up, and if you don't remove them off of your skin, they will just kind of make your skin look dull and lifeless. You can you see all those little beads that are coming off? That's just the dead skin cells rubbing off. And this is what I use on my face. So when I go in the shower, I just simply put it all over my face before I even wash it. And then I do this gently. I do it on my neck. I do it on my décolletage too. And then I just use a gentle cleanser and wash it away. Okay, next I would go in with this product here by Coco and Eve. It is a bronzing foam. I would take this Mitt here, right? I would dry my skin off, pat it dry, put my moisturizer on, then I would take a couple pumps of this onto the Mitt, and I would just go all over in circular motions and just kind of rub it into my body. I have it here on my chest. I did this actually this morning. You can leave it on for like up to 2 hours and then rinse it off if you feel like it's getting too dark, or you can sleep with it overnight, which is what I plan to do, and then rinse it off the following day. And this is the lightest color. It's in the color Sunny Honey, and it's like, I wouldn't go too dark just yet, especially it's only the springtime. It's not even June yet, so I wouldn't go too dark. So you can see, like, it just kind of, it kind of camouflages any type of, hyperpigmentation that I have, any age spots that I have on my chest. You can't really see them right now here, but they're there, and it just kind of like blurs them away, so my skin just looks a little bit healthier. So I would definitely do that. Next, I would go in and I would take, this is the Tan Lux Face, the face product, and I wouldn't use this on the face. It might be a little too harsh for the face. But this Tan Lux is Tan Luxe, the True Face, is one that it's a dropper, right? So you can just mix it in, custom mix it into your moisturizer, put a few drops in, mix it together, and then just put it all over your face. You can also use a brush too. If you have like a big foundation brush, you can put it on there, mix it together in your hands, and then just kind of buff it in all over your face and neck. But I've used this many, many times. I'm very happy with this product. Okay, next I would go in, I would use this product here by SK2. This is an Essence. It is, so this is an Essence by SK2. I would go in and I would just pat this all over my face and neck, and this instantly plumps up your skin to make it look more hydrated, radiant, and it just kind of blurs any fine lines that you might have and just kind of firms up the skin. But your skin immediately looks radiant. Next, I would go in and, okay, so my body's done. I would blow dry my hair. I would get that all done. If I didn't have time to touch up my roots, I would simply use this product here by L'Oreal, the Root Magic. This is in the color Dark Blonde. And I would simply just kind of, like you can see, I'm due for a touch up here. I would take this and I would just shake it up and I'd spray it right here, right down my center part where I need it, and just kind of fill in that area there, and that, you know, so it camouflages my gray. And again, that's L'Oreal, that's the Root Touch Up. I think it's like $9. And like I said, all of these products are on Amazon. So if you're interested, you can just click on the links below. Next the next I would go in, and this is a Facetape. It's made by TeToown. And what it is these clear, very lightweight, thin, waterproof, like pieces of tape, right? That you can tape up your skin if you need to. So here at my neck, like I feel like my neck is, you know, needs some help. And I would take and I would put the other end on. You simply just thread it through, right? And then you have these two pieces of tape like so. I would clip my hair up. I'm gonna clip my hair up. So see how I do this? And you can do it for the eyes too, but this is just the one I'm gonna do for the neck. Make sure that you don't have any type of moisturizer or any type of tanner or anything on your neck area. Just kind of clean it off. Even you get 40 pieces in here, and you use the same size for your neck area, and you would use the same size for your eye area. So if you wanted to lift up your eyes in here a little bit, or whatever. I have Botox in this area, so I really don't need to be lifted up there as much as I need to be lifted up down here. So I'm just looking for that to dry, because it won't go on if your neck is wet or if you have moisturizer. It'll keep wanting to slip off. But once your neck is dry and there's nothing on there, this tape stays pretty well. So I take this area, I would stick it right here. You can see how I'm pressing it on there. I would reach back here, I would get this other piece of clear, the topping off the plastic. I would pull it till I felt comfortable, right? And then I would hold it there for a second, and you can see that it just kind of lifts up my neck, so it doesn't look like it's hanging as much. I don't think that I would feel comfortable wearing my hair up with these, because they might, you would definitely be able to see them where they're sitting on my neck. Unless I was wearing it really super low, then maybe it would be okay. But they're very comfortable. You don't know that they're on. Even if for some reason they popped off, which they've never done, like it wouldn't be like, oh my God, like your face would drop. But they're lightweight, they're waterproof, they're easy to apply. You get they're relatively inexpensive. They're like $16 for this box, and you get like 40 pieces of tape. And again, this is, instantly you want to look good, right? So if you're going to an event, this is definitely something I would do. If I was going to a wedding, if I was going to a shower, if I was gonna, like a class reunion or something like that, a lip plumper on my lips. So whatever lip color I was wearing, I would go in and I would just use this lip plumper just to make my lips look, more hydrated. And I really like this one. It's not as biting as some of the other ones that I've used. I used the one by Too Faced, and that literally makes you feel like your lips got stung by a bee after you use it. It does plump up the lips. But you can see like they just look more hydrated and a little bit fuller. And then again, I want to share some information with you, and I want to see where you guys are at. I'm thinking about doing a YouTube live with another YouTuber, just to kind of go live one night a week and just kind of answer any questions that you might have about anything beauty, lifestyle, clothing related for mature women. So let me know in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in. If you are interested, please hit the notification, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when we do go live. And then also share with me a time and date that would work best for you. And just so I can get a gauge for, you know, timing, if your interest, if you have any topics that you would like us to discuss. It's going to be live, so you can ask the questions right away. We're going to come up with different topics each week so that we can kind of get any of those questions that you might have addressed. And for those of you who don't know, I've been in the beauty industry my entire life, which is like over, I don't even want to say, it's like over 45 years. And I have some knowledge here that will help you with either makeup, skincare, hair care. I've also struggled with weight loss and, keeping my weight off and exercise and just well-being stuff. So anyway, if you have any interest, please consider, just letting us know in the comments below. And oh, you know what? I forgot the one last thing, and that is shapewear. Shapewear is super important. I wouldn't probably go to an event without some type of shapewear on. And I have a couple, like 3 pieces I want to share with you. I'll put the one up here from Amazon. This is a strapless version of shapewear, which is like, it's very lightweight. It only runs, I think, like $30. It's relatively inexpensive, but it's strapless, which is nice, and it just kind of keeps, everything put together there. So this one here is by Honey Love. This is a little bit heavier. I wouldn't want to wear this in the summertime if I was going to an event, but for the winter time, I really kind of like it. It's nice, it washes up well, it's very comfortable to wear. And then I also have these panties from Spanx, which I love, right? So area too. So they kind of lift and they kind of bring in your stomach a little bit, but I doubt tummy controlling or, lifting of some type. But if you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video.